Hello and welcome back to a series of reviews I'm doing on unknown cheap CSGO cheats. Today I'm going to be reviewing Orchid cheats. This is definitely a more unknown cheat than my previous review, so many of you have probably never heard of it. It's a legit cheat that has been around since the beginning of January 2020. It doesn't have that many active users, and I honestly have no clue how I found it. That being said, I do want to disclose that I was given a free week copy. That did not hinder my opinion on the cheat in any sort of way. Here's a screenshot with the only contact I had with the admins on the forums. And here's a screenshot with the head admin about some general questions I had on the cheat. That being said, let's get right into it. The legit bot, which is the main focus of this cheat, is very snappy in my opinion. It might be that I can aim somewhat well, but I feel like I was constantly having to turn the smoothness up to a point where the legit bot wasn't even there. I do think you can find a good medium, but for me personally, I didn't like the legit bot and honestly would rather have it off than on. That being said, it does have backtrack, so I did have that on, but every cheat has backtrack nowadays, so that's nothing new. Other than that, the legit bot honestly wasn't that well made in my opinion, and I'm sure you could find a good config, but even trying other users' configs turned out to be even more snappy. With the visuals, there just isn't a whole lot to customize. They have simple box ESP, glow, and chams, but there's very little here. They have a night mode and a view model changer, but no step ESP, hand chams, weapon chams, bullet tracer, or a whole list of other types of ESP. There isn't a lot here, and I can understand it's a legit cheat. Most people would just use chams, but it would have been nice to have other options to use, as I like a lot of features and a lot of visual settings in my cheats, and this one does not provide. There are only 10 options for the Misc tab. There's Bunny Hop, a Faceit server-side mode bypass, Edge Jump, which sadly is not bindable to any keys for some reason, a clan tag changer, radar, hit marker, recoil crosshair, sniper crosshair, spectator list, and rank reveal. There's almost nothing here, which is a huge turnoff for me to use the cheat. Personally, I like a lot of features in which I can change styles and ways I play, and this cheat just doesn't offer that. So, I did experience some bugs. My skin changer broke once, which was just a simple reload and it was working again, but it was a problem. For about 15 minutes, the loader kept saying I didn't have VIP, but eventually fixed itself. I crashed a couple times randomly while using the cheat, which happened like once every hour and a half. The cheat itself also had a bug where smoke check was terribly off, so enemies not even close to the smoke wouldn't have chams enabled. I also wanted to point out that the skin changer, you have to go through every single CSGO skin type, instead of having the ability to search up individual skins. So not a whole lot of issues, but just a lot of minor inconveniences. So my overall thoughts on the cheat are that I don't think I would suggest this to almost anyone. It's very plain, it doesn't have simple features like grenade tracer or auto accept, which was a huge problem for me. Legitbot was okay, but I didn't like it, and I don't think I'd buy this cheat again in its current state. I do think this cheat will improve, maybe check it out then, but as of right now, I would not purchase it. I hope this review was better than my last one. Please give me some critiques, and I'll try to implement them in the future. Other than that, have a great day everyone, and peace out.